Welcome back to Mindful Stoicism. Imagine this. Someone who once treated you as an option, someone who barely acknowledged your worth, is now scrambling for your attention. It's not because you begged for their love or played games to manipulate their feelings. No. It's because you did something far more powerful. You stopped caring. You stopped waiting for their calls, checking their social media, or adjusting your life to fit their convenience. You withdrew your energy, and when you did, it created a ripple effect they weren't prepared for. Suddenly their world felt off balance. Why? Because your attention was their comfort zone, their validation, their fuel. The moment you took that away, their ego was left gasping for air. They needed your attention like oxygen, and now that it's gone, they don't know how to handle it. This isn't about revenge or playing mind games. This is about reclaiming your power. Detachment is the ultimate power move because it shifts the dynamic completely. When you stop overgiving, when you stop caring more than they do, you create a sense of mystery, scarcity, and intrigue. These things, whether they admit it or not, drive people crazy. In today's video, we'll explore why your detachment has such a profound psychological impact, how it dismantles their inflated ego, and most importantly, how this mindset shift transforms you into someone they can't ignore. Stick with me until the end, because I'll reveal a secret mental strategy rooted in Stoic philosophy that will make your presence unforgettable even when you're not around. Get ready to step into your power, take control of your emotions, and make them see you in a way they never have before. Let's dive in. 1. Their ego takes a hit. When you stop caring, it's like pulling the rug out from under someone who thought they had control over you. Their ego, which thrived on your constant attention and validation, suddenly faces a harsh reality. It's no longer being fed. This is a powerful psychological shift, and for someone with a fragile or inflated sense of self, it's devastating. You see, most people's egos are built on external validation. They feel important, desirable, or even superior because of the attention they receive from others. And if you've been the one giving them that attention, whether through compliments, affection, or prioritizing their needs over yours, they've likely come to expect it. Your presence has become a part of their comfort zone, a given they no longer appreciate. The moment you stop giving them what they've grown accustomed to, their ego takes a direct hit. They start to feel unsettled and question their own worth. Why aren't they chasing me anymore? Did I do something wrong? Are they interested in someone else? These thoughts create a whirlwind of insecurity. What they once took for granted now becomes something they desperately want back. But here's where the real power lies. Your detachment doesn't just remove their comfort. It forces them to face their own insecurities. They realize that their inflated sense of superiority was propped up by your attention, and without it, they feel unbalanced. They might not admit it outright, but internally, it eats away at them. This is why detachment is such a powerful tool. By removing yourself, you don't just protect your energy, you create a space where they're forced to reckon with the truth. Their ego? It can't handle the void your absence creates, and that's when they start to feel your worth more than ever. 2. The power of detachment. The power of detachment lies in its ability to set you free. When you stop attaching your happiness and self-worth to another person's actions, opinions, or attention, you regain control of your life. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring about people or relationships. It means you stop relying on them for your emotional stability. You take the power back into your own hands. Think about it. When you're overly attached to someone, their actions dictate your mood. A delayed text makes you anxious. A missed call makes you feel unworthy, and their attention becomes your source of validation. But when you practice detachment, none of this affects you. You're no longer a slave to their behavior because you've learned to find peace and security within yourself. Detachment also creates a shift in dynamics that's hard to ignore. When you're no longer clinging to someone, they notice the difference. Most people thrive on attention. It feeds their ego and gives them a sense of control. But when you pull back and stop giving them that constant flow of energy, it forces them to reflect. They start questioning why your focus has shifted, and suddenly they feel the absence of your presence like a void in their life. From a Stoic perspective, detachment isn't about emotional numbness, it's about maintaining balance. The Stoics believed that true strength comes from within, and that external factors, including relationships, should never dictate your inner peace. Detachment allows you to stay centered, regardless of what's happening around you. When you master the art of detachment, you become unshakable. You radiate confidence, independence, and self-respect, qualities that are not only empowering for you, but also incredibly magnetic to others. Detachment isn't just a skill, it's a superpower that transforms how you experience life and how others experience you. 3. Why detachment makes you irresistible. Detachment is one of the most underrated traits when it comes to attraction, but its power is undeniable. When you stop caring so much, when you let go of the need for someone's validation, you send a clear and powerful message. I am enough on my own. And that confidence? It's magnetic. Think about it. People always value what is rare and hard to obtain. It's human nature. Gold is valuable not because it's shiny, but because it's scarce. The same applies to your energy and attention. When you're constantly available, always responding, and endlessly pouring yourself into someone else, you dilute your own value. But the moment you pull back, the dynamic shifts. Detachment creates an air of mystery around you. It makes people wonder what's changed, where your energy is going, and why you no longer seem to prioritize them. And that curiosity, it sparks interest. They begin to think about you more because you've become an enigma, a challenge. But it's more than just mystery. Detachment also signals emotional independence. When you're not desperate for someone's approval, it shows that you're secure in yourself. This kind of self-assuredness is rare, and people are naturally drawn to it. They admire your calm, composed demeanor, and they start questioning why you're so unbothered. Ironically, when you stop caring so much about being chosen, people are more likely to choose you. Why? Because you're no longer chasing. You're standing still, confident in your worth, and they're the ones who feel the need to prove their value to you. Detachment flips the script. It turns the pursuer into the pursued and makes you the prize they can't stop thinking about. This is why detachment isn't just a strategy, it's a superpower. 4. How to detach like a Stoic. Detachment isn't about shutting people out or acting like you don't care. It's about achieving emotional independence, freeing yourself from the need for external validation, and learning to live in alignment with your values, regardless of others' actions. This concept lies at the heart of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to control what we can and let go of what we can't. Here's how to detach like a true Stoic. Shift your focus to yourself. When you're overly attached to someone, you often lose sight of yourself. Your energy goes into pleasing them, anticipating their needs, or worrying about how they perceive you. Stop. Turn that energy inward. What are your goals, passions, and dreams? What makes you happy? When you start investing in yourself, your growth, health, and ambitions, you naturally detach from needing someone else to fill those voids. Set clear boundaries. Boundaries are essential for detachment. They protect your emotional energy and prevent you from overextending yourself. A boundary could be as simple as not responding to late-night texts or refusing to drop your plans at the last minute for someone who doesn't prioritize you. When you enforce boundaries, you send a powerful message. My time and energy are valuable. Embrace the present moment. The Stoics believed in living fully in the present. When you dwell on the past or worry about the future, you give away your peace. Detachment requires mindfulness, focusing on what you can control right now. Let go of overanalyzing someone's words or actions. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do in this moment to stay aligned with my values? Master your emotional reactions. Stoics teach us that we can't control other people, but we can always control how we respond. If someone tries to provoke you, stay calm. If they pull away, don't chase. Detachment is about recognizing that their behavior doesn't define your worth. Respond with composure and confidence. It's far more powerful than any dramatic reaction. Accept what you cannot control. Finally, understand that you can't force people to act a certain way or feel a certain way about you. All you can control is yourself, your thoughts, your actions, and your mindset. When you let go of trying to control others, you gain freedom. By following these principles, you'll find yourself becoming emotionally unshakable. Detaching like a Stoic doesn't mean you stop caring about others. It means you stop needing them to validate your existence. You're in control of your life, and that's a power no one can take away. 5. The unexpected reaction you'll see. When you stop caring and detach yourself emotionally, you might expect peace, clarity, and personal growth, and you'll get those. But what you may not expect is the way others will react. Their behavior might surprise you, especially if they've been used to having your attention on demand. The first reaction you'll notice is confusion. They'll wonder what changed. People tend to assume that your energy, time, and care are constants, things they can always count on. When you stop giving that freely, it throws them off balance. They'll ask themselves questions like, why are they pulling back? Or, did I do something wrong? This sense of uncertainty can eat away at them, making them more conscious of your absence. Then comes pursuit. Those who took your care for granted may start reaching out more often, trying to reconnect. You might see them sending unexpected texts, showing up where they know you'll be, or even attempting to create situations to get your attention. The more they feel you slipping away, the harder they'll try to pull you back in. Why? Because people are wired to want what they can't easily have. You might also notice jealousy. As you shift your focus inward, they'll begin to wonder where your energy is now going. Are you spending time with someone else? Are you happier without them? This jealousy stems from their fear of being replaced and their realization that they no longer have control over your emotions. Finally, there's respect. Your detachment signals strength. It shows that you value yourself enough to walk away from situations that don't serve you. Over time, they'll see this as a mark of your self-worth, and they may begin to admire you for it, even if they don't say it out loud. Their unexpected reactions are proof of your growth and newfound power. The ultimate power move. Realizing you are enough. True power doesn't come from controlling others or manipulating their emotions. It comes from understanding that you are enough. The moment you stop caring about what others think, you reclaim your emotional freedom. You stop being a slave to their opinions, their approval, or their validation. Instead, you step into your true power, becoming untouchable, unstoppable, and undeniably magnetic. When you stop seeking external validation, you send a powerful message to others and to yourself. You're no longer dependent on anyone else to define your worth. This confidence radiates, drawing people toward you. Ironically, the less you care about their reactions, the more they want to be part of your life. This is the paradox of detachment. The moment you prioritize yourself, you become irresistible to others. So, the next time someone pulls away, acts distant, or treats you poorly, resist the urge to chase. Don't plead, don't argue, and don't try to fix things. Instead, turn inward. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Pursue your passions, set goals, and create a life so fulfilling that people naturally want to be part of it. Detachment isn't about giving up, it's about growing up emotionally. And if they do come running back, you'll understand something profound. It's not because of who they are. It's because of who you've become. A person who values themselves so much that their worth isn't tied to anyone else's behavior. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. What's one thing you're letting go of today? Drop it in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to embrace strength, purpose, and mindfulness. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video to help others on their journey. Until next time, stay mindful, stay stoic, and always remember, you are enough.